Hello guys, welcome to Wildlife Animal Fight. Do you know about mesophytes and hydrophytes? Where they're found, what they do, and what are their benefits? Let's start with mesophytes. These are plants that thrive in moderate water conditions, neither too dry nor too wet. They make up most of our food crops and garden plants that we see every day. Our journey through the world of mesophytes begins with a true icon of the tropics, the mango tree. Hailing from the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, this magnificent evergreen is celebrated as the king of fruits. Its cultural significance is deeply rooted in the region's history and mythology, symbolizing love and prosperity for millennia. The tree itself is a marvel, with a dense canopy providing welcome shade. But its true treasures are the succulent, sweet fruits that hang like jewels from its branches. Beyond the delicious fruit, the mango tree offers valuable timber, a durable hardwood used in furniture and construction, making it a plant of immense economic and cultural importance. Next, we find the hardy guava, a common sight in the gardens and wildlands of India, Brazil, and Mexico. While its fruit is a powerhouse of nutrition, famously containing more vitamin C than an orange, the plant's benefits don't stop there. The leaves of the guava tree are highly valued in traditional medicine, often brewed into a tea to aid digestion and treat various ailments. This adaptability and dual-purpose nature make the guava a cherished and practical mesophyte, providing both sustenance and natural remedies to communities across the globe. From the tropics, we travel to temperate climates to admire the apple tree. Thriving in regions like Kashmir, Europe, and the United States, the apple has become a global symbol of health and knowledge. With thousands of cultivated varieties, the diversity is astounding, offering a spectrum of flavors and textures perfect for eating fresh, baking into pies, or pressing into cider. The annual bloom of apple blossoms is a breathtaking spectacle, a vital stage that requires cross-pollination by bees to ensure a bountiful harvest of the vitamin-rich fruits enjoyed and celebrated worldwide. Now we turn to the grasses that form the very foundation of human civilization, starting with wheat. Cultivated in the great breadbaskets of the world, from India to the USA and Russia, this grain is a primary source of calories for billions. Its unique protein, gluten, gives dough the elasticity needed to rise, making it the essential ingredient for bread, pasta, and countless other foods. The sight of golden wheat fields stretching to the horizon is a testament to its role as a cornerstone of global agriculture and a staple that has sustained empires. Equally important is rice, a plant native to Asia that has become the principal food for over half the world's population. While a mesophyte, its cultivation is unique, thriving in flooded paddies. This aquatic environment helps suppress weeds and pests, creating a perfect, controlled ecosystem for the plant to flourish. From the long-grain basmati of India to the short-grain japonica used for sushi, rice is woven into the culinary and cultural fabric of societies across Asia and beyond. Originating in the Americas, maize or corn is a testament to human ingenuity. Domesticated from a wild grass called teosinte thousands of years ago, it has been transformed into one of the world's most versatile crops. Its uses are incredibly diverse, serving as a direct food source, a primary ingredient for animal fodder that supports the global meat and dairy industry, and even a source for biofuels. This remarkable adaptability has made maize a critical component of the global food system. Mesophytes also appeal to our sense of beauty, and none more so than the rose. Originating in Asia and Europe, this flower has become a universal symbol of love and passion. But beyond its ornamental value, the rose provides precious ingredients. Its petals are harvested to create rose oil, an essential component in many perfumes, while the fruit of the rose plant, the rosehip, is a rich source of vitamin C, often used in teas and jams. Another stunning ornamental is the sunflower. Famous for its heliotropism, the ability of young plants to follow the sun, the sunflower is both beautiful and highly productive. Its large head is a composite of hundreds of tiny flowers, which mature into seeds packed with nutrients. These seeds are harvested for snacking and for producing a popular edible oil, making the sunflower a cheerful and valuable crop in countries like the USA, India, and Russia. The tulip, with its vibrant cup-shaped flowers, creates some of the most spectacular garden displays on Earth. Though famously associated with the Netherlands, its journey began in Central Asia. In the 17th century, this elegant flower sparked tulip mania, a speculative frenzy where single bulbs were traded for fortunes. Today, tulips remain a beloved symbol of spring, grown from bulbs that store energy through the winter to produce a dazzling explosion of color. From the ornamental to the essential, we have the tomato. Botanically a fruit but a vegetable in the culinary world, this plant's journey is fascinating. Originating in South America, it was initially met with suspicion in Europe. However, it was eventually embraced, particularly in Italian cuisine, and has since become a cornerstone ingredient in sauces, salads, and dishes worldwide, indispensable to modern cooking. For those who enjoy a bit of fire in their food, we have chilies. First domesticated in Mexico, their heat comes from a compound called capsaicin, measured on the Scoville scale. This spiciness evolved as a defense mechanism to deter mammals, but humans have come to crave it. Chilies not only add spice and flavor, but also offer medicinal value, adding a piquant and healthful kick to our diets. Known as the king of spices, black pepper has a history as rich as its flavor. Native to the Malabar coast of India, this climbing vine produces drupes that, for centuries, were worth more than gold. It drove global exploration and shaped international trade. Interestingly, green, black, and white peppercorns all come from the same plant. Their different colors and flavors determined by when they are harvested and how they are processed. Finally, we arrive at the plant behind the world's second most consumed beverage after water, tea. All varieties, black, green, white, and oolong, originate from a single species, Camellia sinensis. The vast difference in taste and color comes from the level of oxidation the leaves undergo after being plucked. From the rolling hills of Assam and Sri Lanka to the ancient gardens of China, tea is more than a drink. It's a cultural ritual, a moment of peace, and a global obsession. Now let's explore hydrophytes, fascinating aquatic plants that have masterfully conquered the world's watery realms. These are not just plants that can tolerate getting their feet wet, they are specialists that live their entire lives in or near water. From the still surfaces of tranquil ponds and lakes to the flowing currents of rivers and the unique chemistry of wetlands, hydrophytes have carved out a niche in nearly every aquatic environment on Earth. To thrive where terrestrial plants would perish, they have evolved a breathtaking array of adaptations. They face unique challenges: how to get sunlight when submerged, how to exchange gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide with the water, how to stay anchored against currents, and how to reproduce. Their solutions to these problems are marvels of natural engineering, which we will explore through some of the world's most remarkable examples. Perhaps the most iconic are the water lilies, found in temperate and tropical climates worldwide, especially prominent in India and Southeast Asia. Their broad, buoyant leaves or pads float on the surface, maximizing exposure to sunlight for photosynthesis. Unlike land plants, their stomata, the pores for gas exchange, are located on the upper surface of the leaf, allowing them to breathe directly from the air. Below the surface, their long, flexible stems anchor them to rhizomes in the mud. These floating leaves create a vital micro-ecosystem, providing shade, shelter, and hunting grounds for fish, frogs, and countless invertebrates. Often confused with water lilies, the sacred lotus holds a special place in cultures across India, China, and Egypt. It is a symbol of purity, enlightenment, and rebirth, as its pristine flowers emerge from murky waters. The lotus leaf exhibits a remarkable property known as superhydrophobicity, or the lotus effect. Its microscopic texture causes water to bead up and roll off, taking dirt and dust with it, a self-cleaning mechanism that has inspired human technologies. Beyond its spiritual significance, the lotus is a source of sustenance. Its seeds are eaten as nuts, and its starchy rhizomes are a common vegetable in Asian cuisine. On the smaller end of the spectrum is duckweed. These tiny, free-floating plants can rapidly multiply to form dense green mats on still water surfaces worldwide. Considered one of the smallest flowering plants on Earth, duckweed is an ecological powerhouse. It's a nutritious food source for waterfowl and fish, and is increasingly cultivated as sustainable animal fodder. Furthermore, it's a champion of phytoremediation, absorbing excess nitrates and phosphates from polluted water, effectively cleaning it. Now let's dive beneath the surface to meet the submerged hydrophytes like hornwort. Found in fresh water on every continent except Antarctica, hornwort is a rootless plant that drifts freely or loosely anchors in the sediment. It absorbs all its nutrients directly from the water through its feathery branching stems. Its primary role in the ecosystem is as an oxygenator. Through photosynthesis, it releases vast amounts of oxygen directly into the water, which is essential for the survival of fish and other aquatic animals. Its dense, bristly structure also provides an invaluable protective habitat for fish fry and small invertebrates, hiding them from predators. Not all hydrophytes are purely beneficial. The water hyacinth, native to the Amazon basin, is a stunningly beautiful floating plant with vibrant lavender flowers. However, it is also one of the world's most destructive invasive species. Its rapid reproduction allows it to form impenetrable mats that block sunlight, deoxygenate the water below, and obstruct boat traffic. Yet human ingenuity is turning this pest into a resource. In many regions, it's harvested for water purification, converted into biogas for fuel, and its fibrous stems are woven into beautiful handicrafts and furniture. Another submerged marvel is tape grass, or Vallisneria. Common in tropical and subtropical regions, it forms lush underwater meadows. Its long, ribbon-like leaves are perfectly adapted to flowing water. Tape grass is crucial for stabilizing riverbeds and lake bottoms, preventing erosion. It's a key food source for herbivores like manatees and serves as a vital nursery for aquatic life. It also has a fascinating method of reproduction, where tiny male flowers detach, float to the surface like pollen rafts, and drift until they contact a female flower. Perhaps the most cunning hydrophyte is the carnivorous bladderwort. This free-floating plant, found in the nutrient-poor waters of Europe and Asia, supplements its diet by trapping small aquatic creatures. Along its submerged stems are dozens of tiny hollow sacs or bladders. The plant actively pumps water out of these bladders, creating an internal vacuum. When an unsuspecting water flea or larva brushes against the trigger hairs at the bladder's entrance, a trapdoor flies open and the prey is sucked inside in less than a millisecond, where it is then digested. Finally, we return to the Amazon to witness a true giant, the Victoria amazonica, or the giant water lily. This plant is famous for its colossal floating leaves, which can grow up to 10 feet in diameter. These massive pads are supported by a complex ribbed structure on their underside, which is filled with air, allowing them to support significant weight. The underside is also covered in sharp spines, a formidable defense against herbivorous fish. Its magnificent flowers bloom only at night, first as a pure white to attract pollinating beetles, then transforming to a deep pink by the second night, a spectacular and fleeting display of the power and beauty of aquatic plant life. As we've seen, the worlds of mesophytes and hydrophytes are not just beautiful, but fundamentally essential. Their contributions weave through every aspect of our planet's health and the fabric of human civilization. They are the silent architects of our world, shaping landscapes and forming the foundational layer upon which all other life, including our own, depends. Let's start with the air we breathe. Through photosynthesis, these plants are our planet's oxygen factories. The vast forests of mesophytes act as colossal green lungs, inhaling carbon dioxide and exhaling oxygen. Meanwhile, hydrophytes in wetlands and aquatic systems play a crucial role as vital carbon sinks, helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. They are also the bedrock of biodiversity. A single oak tree can support hundreds of species with food and shelter. In the water, dense beds of hydrophytes become bustling nurseries for fish and amphibians. These aquatic plants also serve as nature's purifiers. Their roots trap sediments and absorb pollutants, cleaning our rivers and lakes while preventing erosion and mitigating floods. For humanity, their gifts are immeasurable. Hydrophytes like rice feed billions, while mesophytes provide staples like wheat and corn. The cultural significance is profound. The lotus, a hydrophyte, symbolizes purity and enlightenment. The mighty oak, a mesophyte, has represented strength and endurance for centuries. From the timber that builds our homes to the cotton that clothes us, our societies are built upon their bounty. Yet these vital communities are under threat from deforestation, pollution, and climate change. Protecting these ecosystems isn't just about saving plants, it's about securing our own future through conservation and restoration. Every forest we preserve, every wetland we restore, is an investment in the health of our planet. Each plant, from the tallest tree to the humblest water lily, has a role to play in the intricate web of life. Their story is our story. Their future is our future. Thank you for watching. To learn more about the wonders of our planet and how to protect them, subscribe to Wildlife Animal Fight.